Tomorrow, Jet is going to make a presentation to the boss of the BlueNet office in every country where the iPlay 6010 is having its early launch. They've all been summoned to London urgently, but they've no idea what it's about. This is information that's too sensitive to deal with in a conference call or in emails. This afternoon, Jet is rehearsing his presentation to both the BlueNet and Paradon teams.
Tegan has beaten us to it. Time to give up. As if we would ever give up on anything. Tegan has beaten us, but only in time. Let me explain. What would you do if your client had spent years developing a crucially important new product, and then their main competitor suddenly shot ahead? Well, that's what happened to us. To you, only 72 hours ago, when we discovered that Tegan was going to launch its Nitron 40 2 months earlier than planned. And it's going to launch it with a global campaign of big budget, top quality commercials. The full works. And Tegan's big advantage, of course, is that it has its own retail outlets. And the Nitron 40 will be available in those outlets in 5 months' time, 1 month after the commercials start to air. We're going to make people all round the world desperate to get hold of an iPlay 6010. So excited that they won't even think about buying a Nitron 40. And how are we, you, going to do it? Well, before the Nitron 40 gets into the stores, each of you is going to hold a very special and exclusive launch event. It will be for key industry correspondents and selected consumers in your country. At these events, they will actually be able to use an iPlay 6010 there and then. It won't be available on the market until immediately after Chicago, but these launches will mean that by then, everyone will know about it. They will know that it is far superior to the Nitron, which will look out of date before it even gets onto the market. So, that's our objective. Not to sell the iPlay, not yet, because we can't, but to stop people buying the Nitron. This is a spoiler strategy, make no mistake. And if we go for it with real aggression, it will work.
Jet has been extremely clear and has used a structure for his presentation that was designed for the maximum effect. It defined the problem with dramatic impact, but made the solution equally dramatic and, in fact, exciting. Now that Jet has registered those main points, he's moving on to background information that's vitally important.
But before we discuss the details of this plan, let's just consider a few key background facts. Okay, take a look at this graph. You can see that 25 years ago, the principal buyer of new domestic technological devices was aged 40. And now, he's aged only 22. 25 years ago, the buyers were 74% male. Now, the male still dominates the market at 58%, but women constitute 42%. So please remember that when you're doing your guest lists. And this graph shows the main reasons for purchasing. You can see that 25 years ago, practicality and long-lasting qualities were the main factors in 84% of cases. Today, it's more than the reverse. 90%. Yes, 90% put aesthetic appeal as the top requirement. And for that, read status. In other words, to be somebody, you must own this. So please, remember that too.